Good morning and welcome to WSRH News, your leading source for news at Seminole Ridge High. I'm Isa Fontecchio.
And I'm Brock Blancarte. Today is Tuesday, August 15th. We've got a lot to tell you about this morning, but first today's top story. 4 public schools in Palm Beach County have been testing out metal detectors, and Seminole Ridge is one of those schools. But the rollout of these devices has come with some challenges. WSRH News reporter Shayla Stillwagon has more on how administration is handling the metal detector issues.
So Seminole Ridge High School have gotten approved to be a pilot school out of 4 schools for metal detectors. I'm here with Mr. Hatcher. So Mr. Hatcher, are we having any issues? Are other schools dealing with the same?
So all 4 schools are dealing with the same issues, and that's just logistics of getting 2,000 kids through the front gate or through the bus loop. But it's nothing that I don't believe we're going to have a hard time working out.
What does this mean going forward with the plans in the future?
Well, it's our hope that they're successful pilot and that all high schools will be able to implement these. I believe schools are safer with them than without them. So I'm very happy that Seminole Ridge is part of the pilot program.
Are there any surprise benefits?
Well, it's a benefit for the school. I don't know that it's necessarily a benefit for individual students, but unfortunately, we've got some kids that have decided to bring vapes with them, and the metal detectors are alerting on certain types of vapes, and that's becoming a problem for them, not us, because I don't want that garbage on my campus to start with.
What was the weirdest thing the detectors have gone off for?
Funny thing, umbrellas set them off. And in talking with the vendor, it's because of the little mechanics inside and the little gears and that sort of stuff that trips it. So that was an unusual thing that kind of surprised us. But other than that, no big surprises.
Well, thank you so much. For WSRH News, I'm Shayla Stillwagon.
Do you wish to park in the student parking lot this year? In order to obtain a parking decal, you must have at least a 2.2 GPA and at least 20 community service hours. Make sure you check your email for parking confirmation and then come to Student Services to pick up your decal. You may not park on campus until you have received approval. It may take 1 to 2 school days. Students who are found in the parking lot without proper approval will receive parking violations and are subject to towing. If you already have a parking decal and are consistently tardy to school, you may have your parking privilege suspended or revoked. Remember, student parking is a privilege, not a right.
Starting today, you can rent out a locker for the entire school year. All students interested in obtaining a locker must see Mrs. Ahmad in room 5102 to be assigned a locker. The price for a locker is $10 and is available to be paid in cash or on school cash online.
School agendas are on sale for $6 in room 7102 or on school cash online. They're almost gone, so get one now.
Are you interested in running for a position in the student government? Elections are coming up. WSRH News reporter Lillian Amaran has more on how you can run for office.
Today we're talking to the sponsor of SGA about an opening in leadership. So, Mr. Crimmins, what is SGA?
So SGA stands for Student Government Association. We're essentially a association that just, tries to better the campus, tries to promote inclusivity, and try to help out staff and teachers. And students too.
Are there any requirements to join SGA?
There are some requirements to join SGA. So we have an election coming up, which is going to take place on Wednesday, August 23rd, and Friday, August 25th, if I remember my dates correctly. In order to join SGA, you have to get one of these applications. It's outside of room 6101. And what you have to do is you fill it out, you return it to me, and then you have to attend a meeting, which is going to take place on Monday, August 21st at 3 p.m. Also, on top of that, you have to have a 2.0 GPA, and it could not have been suspended in the previous school year.
All right, well, thank you for taking the time to talk with us. For WSRH, I'm Lillian Amirian.
The Seminole Ridge dance team is holding tryouts from August 21st through the 24th after school in the dance room. You must attend all 4 meetings to have a chance to be admitted to the dance team. There will be a meeting today, August 15th, in room 3103. Good luck.
Golf tryouts are starting today, August 15th, and tomorrow, August 16th, at Madison Greens Golf Course at 3:30. Your Activate must be approved to try out. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Tiemann in room 7213. See you there.
Ladies, are you interested in trying out for the girls' golf team? If so, there will be an informational meeting today, August 15th at 3 p.m. in room 5220. Please attend this meeting to get information about the season and tryouts, which start tomorrow, August 16th at Madison Green Country Club.
Hey freshmen, interested in purchasing a class t-shirt? Well, Mr. and Mrs. Ciafaletti are selling Class of 2027 t-shirts for $15 cash or check in room 3205. You can stop by in the mornings or afternoons this week. Coming up on WSRH News, weather.
Plus, birthdays and sports.
I'm Fish Will, and this pollution is killing me. The main contributor to our plastic pollution problem are water bottles, which take thousands of years to decompose, and they wind up hurting fish like me. Especially in places like this, littering can be very common, as about 8 million pounds of litter makes its way to the ocean every year. Littering can be very harmful for marine life.
Hello, here we can actually see fish will interacting with plastic pollution. Taking a look over here, we can actually see fish interacting with clean, healthy water. See the difference? But what happens when we pollute? When we pollute, microplastics are created, and these microplastics are consumed by not only humans, but also marine life, which can destroy ecosystems via poisoning through indigestion. And now, back to Fish Will, what you can do to help eliminate the accumulating amount of plastic pollution.
By recycling, cutting down on plastics, and not littering, you can help change the tide on pollution.
Hey Issa, what do you call a fish with a bow tie?
What?
So fish-ticated. Let's go to WSRH meteorologist Caden Spaciti with today's weather forecast.
Good morning, Hawks. For today's weather, we have a high 93, a low 76, and scattered thunderstorms. And for a 3-day forecast, Wednesday, we have a high 92, a low 76, and scattered thunderstorms. Thursday, we have a high 91, a low 76, and scattered thunderstorms. And on Friday, we have a high of 90, a low 77, and scattered thunderstorms. This is Caden Spaciti for today's weather.
We have a happy birthday going out to Austin Lamano,
Amaria Lucas,
Michaeli Mascura,
Rihanna Ringrose,
Bryce Arnett,
Kaylee Chamberlain,
Nikayla Orozco,
and Eric Snow. Happy birthday, Hawks. WSRH sports anchor Caitlin Clark joins us now at the sports desk.
Good morning, Hawks. I'm Caitlin Clark, and we have a lot to discuss with several sports starting up, so let's get right into it. This past Sunday, several of our students competed in a Special Olympics regional bowling tournament. 6 of our students placed in the event. Emily Wickman, first place, Sean Wickman, second place, Jonathan Wickman, third place, Makai Poe, second place, Holden Eppolito, third place, and Jackson Ostrich, third place. Congratulations to our Special Olympics athletes. Attention Hawks, are you interested in cheering this season? If so, cheer tryouts are just around the corner. WSRH sports reporter Adriana Brunner has more information on the upcoming cheer tryouts.
Hi, I'm here with Allie Santos to talk about the varsity all-girl team tryouts. So, what's the difference between the varsity all-girl team and the previous teams before?
Varsity All-Girl is a new team this year for 10th through 12th graders who want to cheer at the varsity games but can't do competition.
And are you still able to try out now?
Yes, as long as you're cleared and activate, tryouts are tomorrow, August 16th through August 18th.
And what are the requirements to try out?
There are no requirements. We'll be learning the fight song and cheers at practice. Just make sure you're practicing your jumps, and no tumbling is required.
For WSRH News, I'm Adriana Brunner.
Our Seminole Ridge swim team is having tryouts this week and next week at Calypso Bay Water Park from 5 to 7 p.m. In order to try out, you need to be cleared and activate. Everyone is welcome to try out. Taking a look at today's sports calendar, there are no sports today, but our first preseason football game will be this Friday night at Martin County. Good luck, Hawks. Well, that's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Caitlin Clark.
Well, that's it for WSRH News. I'm Brock Linkarte.
And I'm Issa Fontecchio. Remember that you can follow us on social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Seminole Ridge TV. Have a great day, Hawks.